So in Australian Parliament, we've got just this, just so you guys can see how frustrated these people are that we're still not buying into the climate narrative. And it's a lot because of all the lying and stuff they did during COVID. So now everybody's sort of conditioned against it.
Yeah, and people exposing how they use the tactic of fear to drive populations into doing things.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because they've seen it with COVID now. If you've woken up and seen the techniques that were used to scare people into doing things and to giving their freedoms away, it's like you immediately start seeing it or a lot more wary of things like this. But yeah, this guy's frustrated as all hell, it looks like.
Yeah, take a look at this. This is a man suffering from severe climate anxiety, it seems like.
Planet is literally...
This is Nick McKim, Australian Greens whip.
Cooking. Mate, you can shut your mouth. You can shut your mouth. People are dying
Senator McKim,
because
resume
of
your
you
seat.
and sociopaths like you.
Senator McKim,
I'm not going to cop interjections from sociopaths like Senator Canavan.
Senator
I will
McKim, resume
not
your
cop it.
seat.
And what they've got to answer for is death, disease, displacement, starvation, people dying of thirst, arable farming lands turning into desert, and most likely billions of people dead by the end of this century, and the collapse of the ecosystems that actually support all human life on this planet. That's what people like Senator Canavan have got to answer for.
Meanwhile, all the things that he's planning on, currently blaming on climate change, are actually just policy initiatives of the World Economic Forum and all their controlled countries. Like you have the war on fertilizer over in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Well, it's all carbon emissions. Everything, again, it's all packaged together. Like the whole electric vehicles, it all goes into the same kind of push, right?
Yeah.
They're all just different elements of the same thing, but absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Not working.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are destroying, like with the wildfires, they are destroying tons and tons of our ecosystem, and they're making it almost impossible for farmers to farm. But see, if he's so worried about farmers being able to farm, then maybe he should talk about the policies of their leftist governments stopping farmers from being able to farm, right? Like, hotter temperatures, well, first off, would be higher crop yields in places like Canada and people in northern climates anyway. So it's kind of counterintuitive that he considers that. It would only be technically a little bit worse for the southern states and people who are already don't want another couple degrees higher. But yeah, for the vast part of the northern hemisphere, there would be increased crop yields with higher temperatures. And so their government policies are actually what would shut down all this arable farmland he's talking about. And then you have people like Bill Gates buying up a bunch of it and doing nothing with it.